Hey guys, in this video, I'm going to show you how to create a metal building that will be used for a Barndominium on our 3D builder. Welcome back guys, my name is Sarah, if you don't know me from previous videos. What we're going to be doing here is I'm going to be showing you how to create a metal building that will be used for a Barndominium. This is actually one of our customers that have worked with me actually closely, and I'm working on this building right now. We are going to be doing a lot of these videos coming soon, so make sure to subscribe. And make sure you stay tuned for any of those type of videos. We are going to be doing a lot of different ones. So right now we're going to do a larger one, which will be approximately a 30 by 70 building. Okay, so first things first is when you open this up, you're going to see that you're going to need to put a zip code. So this is more where the unit will be going. So if you have a your buyer's address, which is your home address, or you're going to be getting, the building at a different location, make sure to put the different location zip code in that. So I'm just going to use Fort Worth. So it's 76102. It's really important for you to add that zip code just because to make sure that we do build by local codes. So we want to make sure that we do build for your wind rating in your area. So I know a lot of areas are different. So you're going to see the different styles that we do offer here. Mine personally for my client is going to be the utility shed look. So what we're going to do is click on that. And we're going to choose to make sure that she will be placing it on concrete. So you do have all those different options: dirt, gravel, asphalt, concrete. She is going to be placing her building on concrete. So that is marked. We do have the A-frame vertical roof as well too, with the 312 pitch. Now I'm going to go to the side. So for this is going to be your width of your structure. So it's going to be a 30-foot wide. In the frame length of your structure. Now that is going to be this entire thing right here. I know that you see a part that is enclosed and a part that's open. That's going to be for the entire structure. So she is going to want the building all together to be a 70-foot long, and the building will be 12-foot tall. Now the enclosed area right here is going to be 60 foot. So 60 foot of this is going to be enclosed, and 10 foot of that is going to be opened. So that is why that we did a 30 by 70. She wants 10 foot of it open, and she wants 60 foot of it enclosed for her home. Alrighty, and now it comes to the siding. So if you want your sides enclosed, your ends enclosed, all that good stuff. So right now, this is a fully enclosed building, so I don't really need to add anything. The only thing I do really need to add are three things. I need to enclose these two sides, and you're gonna see why later on, so let me do that right now. So left side, we're gonna be fully enclosed. So as you can see, this is gonna be open right here if I didn't fully enclose it, but I fully enclosed it, so that entire 70-foot side is going to be enclosed with vertical sheeting. Alrighty. And then next is we are going to be adding on a lean-to to this building. So for instance, this building is actually, this is going to be the back side of her structure, and this is going to be the front. We want to do a small lean-to on the side of the structure because this is actually where her front porch is going to be for when she, gets home from work. She'll walk right into that front porch and go, enter right into her home. So right here, you're going to put, so for instance, this is going to be the front, so it's going to be the left. We're going to put left lean-to. Oh, right here. Right lean-to. And you're going to put lean only. Now, it's not going to be 70-foot long lean-to. It's actually going to only be 10 foot. So what we're going to do is we're going to go back to our sizes, and you're going to see that since I applied that right lean-to, you're going to be able to change those sides. The sizing, not the sides. Apologize. So we're going to change that. Now, as you can see, it is on that back end right there, and we don't want it on the back end. We actually want to move it. So if I click back onto that right lean-to, I can shift that over into the middle. And that's gonna just stay completely opened. Now the additional options, this is where all the goodies come in. This is where all of you know, the little details come in with the gauges of the sheeting, gauges of the building, all that good stuff. So you can play around with this a lot, and this is, I always think, the most important part of you building your structure. So she did do a 26 gauge sheeting because she does have high winds over there, and she also did the 12 gauge framing. The reasoning is that she's going to be adding on additional loads to the structure. You know, ceiling fans, light fixtures, all that good stuff. So that's why I always highly recommend the 12 gauge, because it is the thicker tubing. So for instance, if you are doing a commercial structure, I highly suggest the 12 gauge because you're probably going to be doing industrial lights, and you're going to be hanging those. So you want obviously something that's going to be strong and durable. Now next is the anchors. I'm just going to throw a random amount of anchors. We would calculate that for you on our end when you would submit it. So that is something that we do on our back end, but I'm just going to throw something in here. Alrighty, next, colored screws. Always click that colored screws button. I'm gonna tell you that right now. It's gonna be a huge difference. You won't have those little, I call them sores in the building. These little silver screws that are just going in your siding of your building every so, you know, a couple of inches. I don't really like them, to be honest with you. Colored screws are just an amazing, like cherry on top. Matches the, colors of your building, also to adds an additional protection with that additional paint so nothing gets rusted super fast. We didn't do any radiant barrier here. She is gonna go in with spray foam later on. So that's a really good thing about these structures, that you can add spray foam and all that good stuff, even the bat foam as well too. Alrighty, so this is where all the openings come in. We did do frame outs. So we didn't actually go with actual doors. The reasoning that we did that is because she's going to want to insulate this building, and currently right now the doors that we do offer are not insulated, but what we can do is we offer the frame outs. The frame out includes the opening of the size of the window or door you would like, and also to the trimming around the opening as well too. So we would create that opening for you. You just let us know however, you know, big or small the window or door is going to be. And we will go out there, make that opening, and even on site, if you have that available for an additional charge, the installers will install that window and door for you. So she would be getting her doors from a local hardware store like Lowe's, or you know, anything that you have. So what we did is we did do a front door right here, well, a back door, I apologize. A back door right here, so 36 by 80. And we also did some windows. So you can push that little clone button and change that to the windows. I'm not exactly positive how many windows or doors she did have. I probably should have had that order right in front of me, but I know that she had a couple of them, that's for sure. She wanted a lot of that natural light to come in. Okay. And I'm just gonna center those. Now for right here, that was that center inner storage section right there on the end. Now what I'm going to do is I am going to do the siding of the building. So she did have a couple of windows and doors that were along the entire building. So she had one that is actually going to be going under this lean-to, because again, this is going to be her front porch, and this is where she's going to be entering her home. So that's what it would look like if you did want a window, real quick. We don't want that. Alrighty, so I'm gonna do one window right here. And one window right here. Oh. Sometimes I missed. And then also on this side, you're gonna see why I enclosed this entire side right here. We are wanting to do a frame out. So there's gonna be larger openings on this side right here. Rather her having every 5 foot, there's going to be a, you know, a leg standing right there. It's not really that appealing, and it's not gonna be very, it's not going to be very useful for her to have those right there. So we're going to make those frame outs on that side, so she has those big beautiful openings. So if she ever wants to, you know, grill right there, or, you know, bring, you know, anything larger than, you know, a human body. So if she wants to pull in her, you know, her lawnmower or anything right there, she'll be able to do that with that opening. So let's make those right here. Alrighty. And then you got those 2 openings right there. So I know on her back end she did want a door and 2 windows. And then she also wanted about 3 windows on this side. Alrighty, perfect. And so that is it for the frame out on the main structure. And then for that lean-to, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be adding 1 frame out on that lean-to. The reasoning is we're actually going to be doing something really special for her. We have done it in previous buildings. You can see in our you know, recent videos, or the past videos that we actually have done, is you're going to be able to see that she wants to do cedar posts. So we're going to make the largest header that we can right here, and that's gonna just allow me to do a 10-foot wide right there. And then we're gonna be doing cedar posts on each one of those legs. So she's gonna have 2 in total. So she's going to be having 1 header to make sure that she has the support, because we are removing the weight-bearing legs right there. We're gonna have a support of a header, and then going to go in a little bit afterwards after that, install and add those cedar posts for her. So that is the building right here. The best part is coming up is the colors. So the next step after your doors and windows, we are gonna work with the colors. She did do a black roof, black trim, and then white walls. And if she did want to, she could be adding a wainscoting, but we didn't do that with this structure. But you can do a lot of different other kind of colors on this building, you know, on any building. So just always take a look, play around with them, and see what best matches your house or best fits you for your building. Other than that, guys, thank you for, you know, staying tuned through this video and making, you know, this, helping me, you know, build this building a little bit here. And just let me know if you guys ever need anything, and why don't you go make your metal building on our 3D builder and send it over to us so we can get you your quote. Thanks, guys.